Welcome to Leybourne Animal Centre. I'm going to go and see where all the animals live, okay? So we get animals in every day. So today we're getting 2 dogs in. So probably each week we would get maybe up to 20 or 30 animals in, and at any one time have about 150 animals on site. So every year we rehome about 300 or 400 cats, so it's a lot of cats. And this time of year we have cats and we have kittens. Cats like to sit up high, so the cat pods are not at floor level, they're higher up, and they've got shelves inside them so the cats can sit on them, and that's what cats naturally like to do. So they have an inside bit, so it's high up and it feels safe, and that's where they often sleep. And then they also have a cat flap into an outside space, which is what most cats like as well, is to go out and about. And in that space we put all kinds of toys in for them, scratching posts, chairs, and all kinds of little hidey places as well, so they can hide.
So this is Henry's pen, and this is where he lives. Henry came into us as a stray, and someone found him and he had an injury, and it was a collar injury. Sometimes they can get their paw through the collar, and then the collar was rubbing on like where his underarm is, okay? And that got really, really sore and created a wound, and obviously he was stuck like that.
So this is Winnie. So Winnie was abandoned at one of our hospitals in London. Her previous owner took her into the vet, literally tied her to a chair in the waiting room, and then just quickly left. So she was taken to the hospital because she had some sort of skin problem. The owner abandoned her at the vets, unfortunately.
So when he came into us, we took the collar off and we could see that he was really, really sore. I think it had got infected too, so it was quite nasty. And we were trying for weeks and weeks and weeks, but eventually he had to have his leg amputated. So if you look closely at Henry, you'll actually see that he's only got 3 legs. Hi Henry.
Some dogs will come in with really kind of sparse skin, really patchy fur, and sometimes it's a reaction to if they've had fleas. Sometimes they'll have a bad reaction to fleas and it will cause their hair to fall out in places. Something like that is really manageable. Some dogs are allergic to grass, different types of food, and again that's as simple as sometimes kind of antihistamine type tablets or just a change of diet. But then you do get some skin conditions that are more difficult to contain and may require kind of steroid type treatments.
What breed is she?
It's hard to say. She's a little kind of terrier cross, so she's probably got a bit of Jack Russell in her, maybe a bit of Yorkie as well.
So if you see a cat which is injured, what would you do?
So you'd have to take it to either your local vet, or if you've got RSPCA centre nearby or a different rescue centre, you can take it there. And the first thing that they would do is scan it for microchips to see if there is an owner. But obviously if it needs veterinary treatment, then the vet will prescribe some medication or do any surgery that's needed. So we have now microchipped him, so when he goes to his new home, there will be a registered chip inside him. So if he did get out again, we'd be able to make sure that he was found and reunited with his new owners.
So she's looking for quite a quiet home, and when she first came in she was quite wary of new people, quite noise sensitive as well. Loud noise would frighten her, but she's been doing really, really well, to be honest. So we're looking for a home with children 8 years or older. We kind of understand that initially she can be a little bit timid at times. Don't put too much pressure on a dog, don't kind of force it into situations it's uncomfortable with, and always give the dog options. If you're kind of out and about and there's maybe something really kind of scary up ahead, the dog may want to go a different way, you can kind of go that way a little bit, then kind of bring them back round again. You really need to build that trust and that bond with a nervous dog, that you're not going to force them into anything really, really kind of unpleasant and frightening, and just give them time.
We are open every day except for Wednesdays. Public can come, and all of our animals will be up for adoption once they're ready. We allow people to have a look around, and they can have a look at the animals and find out more from members of the staff. And so it's really important that we would talk to a doctor, that they understand the space requirements, also what food they need, what interaction they need, what veterinary attention they might need as well. And when we chat with people, we'll make sure that they have an understanding and that they know what they're taking on, and that's the kind of thing that we're looking for.